Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This battle has started rather quickly before we had any countdown. Right, what you're looking at is an Object 268. It's a Tier 10 Soviet tank destroyer, a turretless one, and it's located on the north spawn of Arctic region, and it's under the command of Fluffylilkitten. Well, armed with a 152mm gun, it's capable of 750 alpha and reload time of about 16.5 seconds normally, but I think Fluffylilkitten has got that reduced somewhat, and we'll find out very shortly exactly by how much. Well, he's having a look for a target. It's in a nice little position next to this rock. You can see the perch where people tend to snipe from, but nobody's turned up, except of course this Jagdtiger turned up behind us. That's the tier 9 version. Oh, there's a target. E100, some way off in the distance though. Now it's a tier 10 game on a 5-10 matchup. Or is it? No, it's a 3-5-7 matchup. Almost thought it was a 5-10. Quite enjoy those now. Oh, and we've got another target turned up. It's an Object 705 just further off to the west. We've got 3 tanks in close proximity now. 4 tanks. Is this a union meeting? Okay, I think there's just too many guns sitting here doing nothing. And Fluffylilkitten has decided he's going to move off. Where's he going? Oh, he's going to head west. We know there's 2 targets over there. There's a T103 and a 705, and he's found a target sitting up there on the top. Oh, wiped out the Calibre with one shot. 657 hit points. It penetrated, wiped out the target. Okay, he's reloaded. Now, can he do the same with that T103 and the 705? Well, he's aiming in that direction because I think he's expecting both of them to come up. Yes, there they are. Going for the 705. No, didn't get it, but he was spotted. Now, there are Arty in this game, so he does have to worry about potential Arty fire. But looks like the Arty is focusing elsewhere at the moment. T103. Yep, didn't work very well. The armor on that turret, well, it is better on the turret than it is on the body of the tank, but when it's faced with the round from a 268, yep, it's not going to work out okay. And there, he's just finished him off. You see, the penetration on this gun is 303mm, and the armor on the turret of the T103 is only really good at the front of the vehicle, not at the sides or the back. Okay, well, we spotted another target. It's an E100. He's off way down to the south. Oh, no, there's a Noobs sitting in the bush thinking I'm safe and stealthy here. No, he's not. 666 hit points from that one. And that means Fluffylilkitten's now got over 2k of damage. And the battle's been going for less than 4 minutes. Okay, what's next? Well, he can't see the E100 and... oh, there's a 268. Now, where is he? He's coming through the pass at this moment. He's just around the corner from that rock. If he comes around a bit more, we might be able to get a shot at him. It's our opposite number. It appears that our team are doing rather well in the south. They are pushing through, and the enemy's being bunched up. It might be time to take advantage of this situation and actually drive down the centre towards them, sort of catch them in a pincer. Catch them in a crossfire as well. The Jagdtiger's quite satisfied to sit there for the moment, and I think that's a bit of a waste of a gun, to be honest. Fluffylilkitten's actually headed back towards his own cap area. Not sure why. Okay, now I think I understand what he's getting at. He wants to go after these tanks that have come through this little pass here. And so he's joining the UDES to try and get shots on the enemy that are forced through. But we've got a bit of a hill there. Okay, target. I think that ST1 is just around the corner enough to get a shot on him. But he's not looking at him at the moment. He's not aiming at him. Or is he? No, he's behind the rock. Sorry, he is definitely behind the rock. My mistake. I thought for a second that was another bush or tree. So we can't get shots on them. But can we get shots on this AMX 1390? Yes, we can. Oh, and now he's gone into the dip. And that means he might be headed this way. Watch out for your Rudas. Oh, just took around from the enemy 268, but we fired one back and we did more damage than he did to us. And I don't think he's too happy about that, although it's only showing us 746 hit points of damage. I definitely saw it drop by about 1,000 there, and he did 835 to us, so it shows that the exchange actually went the other way. I don't think we'd be too worried about that though. Right, well, the 1390 was wiped out, so he's gone, so there's no threat from that direction. And, oh, we've got another threat now. It's an Object 430. He's gone into that bush. And, well, we tracked him. And again, we've upset the UDES. Not a good idea. Keep upsetting your teammates by bumping into them like that when they're aiming. You can really tick them off. And eventually they'll react by firing one into you instead. Say, go away. Well, the 430 just got a lesson in what the 152mm gun will do, and he's trying to limp back in that direction, and he's about to be deleted, and that's him out the game, back in the garage. 4k of damage so far, and we're now pushing. Well, we know we're still sitting up here taking pot shots at the enemy. I think we'd probably be better off actually moving south now, and I think the UDES, well, he's alongside us. He could actually do with moving down as well. There are some good targets there we can get shots at. The E100 for sure. From this position, yep, we can definitely get a shot in. Dialed in, and yes! Nice hit. 802, but we were seen this time. And that's not surprising. And the E100 just got hit by the Arty, so he's not going to be in a very happy state. He's stunned. He's right. Oh, we managed to bounce that one from the angle. I think the shell went in at just the wrong angle as he was turning his turret. It hit the angle and didn't penetrate. Okay, so this time round it will penetrate right through the side of the turret. Yep, got him. 553. There's only 2 enemies remaining. One of them is the Arty, the GW Tiger P, and he's made his presence known, but he's also given away where he is, so we'll go directly in that direction. The other enemy is a T-30. Now that's the tier 9 American tank destroyer with a 155mm gun capable of 750 alpha, so he's basically the opposite number when it comes to tank destroyers, the American version. But he's tier 9, we're tier 10. Now my suspicion is that T-130 is hiding somewhere. We know the GW Tiger P is at the back of this map area. He's in the woods. I think the UDES sort of like missed exactly where he was. He didn't get hit by this shell, so it definitely was in the back of those woods. The Progetto is going to go in and find him for us, and then we'll slot him. There we go. And he's gone. Only 102 hit points, but he's out the game, and that's the last kill. I don't know what happened to that T-30, but he was wiped out sometime in between. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's the second class tank of a Fluffylilkitten in the Object 268. He got a fighter badge and a fire for effect out of the minor medals, but he did pick up the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and the tank sniper for doing most damage at a distance of 300 meters or more. And the win rate for that game, 5,697. 5,606 hit points of damage, top of the table. Next high score was the UDES that we, well, that's not the UDES that we were alongside, because that was an UDES 03. As an UDES 16 managed 4,759 hit points. And the next high score after that was the Object 268 on the enemy team with 4,078. And we did see him briefly as he put a round into us, and we put one into him. When it came to kills though, it was definitely Fluffylilkitten who got the highest amount. He got 5 kills, 1/3 of the enemy team, and that's more than double the next highest scorer, which was the UDES 16, the IS4 and the GW Tiger P. And when it came to base XP, well, he was some way down the table. And I think that may be because the others were picking up spotting assist on some of their damage. And obviously as well, the Object 268 was a tier 10. And this was 357 matchup, and most of these players above him are lower tiers. I know for certain that's a tier 8. And those two are tier 10s, and that's a tier 8 as well. So they obviously earned more XP simply because they were lower tier. He fired 13 rounds in that game, got 12 direct hits and 10 penetrations, damage of 5,606 hit points, of which 3,399 were at more than 300 meters. He received one hit from that Object 268, and it was a penetration, unfortunately. And he also received a hit by way of splash damage, and that was from the GW Tiger P. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 5 of them, and did damage assistance for 181 hit points. And, well, that's it. And on the credit side, on a premium account, he earned 53,963 credits, got 50,000 for completing the mission, total came to 103,963, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he still walked away with a profit balance of 61,112 credits. He received 5 bombs for the awards, because remember it was tier 10, and he also earned 1,267 XP, times 5 for the first victory of the day, 6,337 experience points altogether. So as he says, Starling size, supersized damage. Well, yes, that gun is pretty amazing actually. I mean, the 268, based on the hull of a T10, it's actually quite a devastating tank destroyer. Not quite like the Object 268-4, which is obviously well OP, but this one's certainly to be respected. And obviously you notice that when the enemy Object 268 fired back, was the only tank that really did a huge amount of damage to Fluffylilkittens 268. So yes, you do have to respect them. They are deadly. If you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.